Hey guys, we have a 20 minutes total body focus climb today. Yep, we got 2 rounds, 10 minutes each. We're going to be focusing on the upper body. We're going to be focusing in on that lower body, that booty, and we're going to be focusing on that core. All right, so come on, let's get started. All right, round 1. We're going to be doing a forward grip. We're just taking a long stride here. Pushing and pulling with our handlebars. We want to make sure our knees are forward, our toes are forward, our hips are slightly back, and our core is tight. We also want to make sure that we're pressing down with the heels of our feet and not our toes. Okay, so let's take a reverse grip. Still doing a long stride here. Making sure we're not swaying side to side with our hips. We want an up and down motion with our movements here. Pushing and pulling with those handlebars. Setting up for our upper body segment. Okay guys, so we're taking a reverse grip with our right arm here. We're placing our left arm behind our back and we're pulling down with that right arm. We do have the option to place our left hand on the fixed handlebar for some stability. Keep that elbow, your right elbow, tucked in, and we're pulling down with the handlebar. We're doing long strides here, so we can just focus in on pulling that handlebar down. Okay, so we're taking a forward grip, still keeping that elbow tucked in, but this time we're pressing down. Think of pressing down with that right hand. Really press down, working that right arm. Great job, guys, keeping that long movement. Now we're going over to the left hand, putting our right hand behind our back, pulling down with that handlebar, taking the nice slow long strides, and we're really focusing in here, keeping that elbow tucked in, concentrating on that bicep, pull down on that handlebar. Great job, guys. Okay, so now we're doing a forward grip and we're pressing down. Think of pressing down with that elbow tucked in. Press down on that left moving handlebar. Again, taking nice slow strides. If you need to place that right hand on the fixed handlebar for stability, go right ahead. Press down. Great job, guys. Okay, so now we're taking a reverse grip and we're working both of those handlebars this time. We're just pushing and pulling with those handlebars, taking that long stride. We really still are focusing on the upper body, so I really want you to focus in on that push and pull on the handlebar. Okay, again, we're still taking a long stride. We have a forward grip here, really pressing down on those handlebars. Push, pull, push, pull. Really focusing on that upper body. Guys, let me tell you, my upper body was worked after this workout. You will feel this. You're going to feel your upper body. You're going to feel your biceps, your triceps, chest muscles, your back. Okay, so now we're at our lower body segment. We are doing a single leg press. We are starting on our right leg and we're keeping our left leg stationary. Keeping our hips back, we're pressing up on that right leg. Okay, so we want to make sure that our knees are not going over our toes. So we make sure that you're keeping the hips back. Now we're going to the left leg. We're pressing up on the left leg, keeping the right leg stationary. Again, the hips are slightly back. We're pressing down with the heels of our foot, the heel of our foot. Keeping a light touch on our fixed handlebar here. Keeping that core tucked in. Great job, guys. Okay, so we're going right into our climbing squat. We're coming up and we're climbing, we're going down. Keeping the hips back, we're keeping the squat position, we're going up and we're coming back down. Pressing with the heels of our feet. Keeping the core tucked in. Light touch on that handlebar, guys. Get those hips back, get that squat position. Okay now, so we're going into our slow burn squat now. Really working that booty. Keeping those hips back into a slight squat position. And we're just taking slow, long strides in this squat position here. Pressing down with the heels of our feet. Really burning that booty out, guys. Get those hips back so your knees are not over your toes. Great job. Keeping our hands on that fixed handlebar. We're just taking a short stride here. A little bit of an active recovery from all of that booty work and leg work. Just slow strides. Okay, a reminder that we should be pressing down with the heels of our feet. Great job, guys. Okay, so now we're taking a long stride, keeping our hands here on the fixed handlebar. All right, we want to get those thighs up towards that fixed handlebar. That's going to give us that long stride here. Again, our hips are slightly back. We're pressing down with the heels of our feet. Keeping that core tucked in. Okay, so we're keeping our hands on the fixed handlebar. We're going to be working our obliques here. So we're just leaning over to the side slightly, okay? And we're working our right side here. So just like we did in our single leg press, we're going to just be we're just going to be leaning over to the right and coming straight back up. All right, now we're going to the left. All right, we're just slightly leaning over to the left and coming straight up. That is going to be working our obliques here, our side abs. Leaning to the side and coming back up just slightly. Okay guys, so we're doing what I call a climbing crunch now. Still taking long strides, have our hands on the fixed handlebar. We're just taking our hips back and we're coming straight up. Back and coming straight up. And we're keeping that core really tight as we do this. Get those hips back and come straight up. It's like a bicycle crunch kind of, but we're climbing. So back and then straight up. Great job, guys. Now let's go straight into a short sprint. Hands on the moving handlebar, forward grip, doing a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 motion. Pushing and pulling with those handlebars. Really pumping the blood into the lower body. Our first burst of energy right here. Great job, guys. Nice. Reverse that grip. Let's go straight into a long sprint. That 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Okay, get those thighs up towards that fixed handlebar. So for that long sprint here, pushing and pulling with the handlebar, pushing down with the heels of your foot, keeping that core tight. Guys, we're really working the total body here, so come on. Okay, nice. We have an active recovery here. Placing our hands on the fixed handlebar, just taking a short stride. Great job, guys. Good work. guys, round 2. It's a great time to pause the video and grab water. Okay, so we're back to our forward grip, taking a long stride here, pushing and pulling with our handlebars, pressing down with the heels of our feet, keeping our core tucked in and our hips slightly back. Great job, guys. Okay, we're reversing that grip, still taking that long stride, pushing and pulling with the handlebars with the reverse grip. Really focusing in on the upper body before our upper body segment. Alright, setting you up for the single arm press on the right side. Alright, we have a forward grip. Remember, keep that elbow tucked in towards the body, and we're pushing down with our right handlebar, keeping our left hand back or fixed on the handlebar, on the fixed handlebar. Push down with that right arm. Working the shoulders, biceps, triceps, chest, back. You're good. You're getting it all. Okay, we are reversing the grip. We're now pulling. Again, you have the option to place your left hand on the fixed handlebar. Pull down this time, keeping that long stride, and we're pulling down with the right handlebar here. Great job, guys. All right, placing our right hand behind our back. Our left hand is on the moving handlebar, and we're pushing down, keeping that elbow tucked in. Guys, I used to be 285 pounds. I had no muscle. And let me tell you, the MaxiClimber has been a great exercise equipment to supplement even my weight training. It really has helped to develop my shoulders, my biceps, my triceps, my chest, my back, everything. All parts of my body, really, but my upper body has really developed. Okay, let's go ahead and do a reverse grip. We're pulling down this time. Pull as we have our right hand behind our back. Guys, I'm telling you, if you're doing these movements right, you will feel your upper body. Believe in me. Okay. All right. So now we are pushing and pulling with our handlebars. We have our hands on both of the handlebars, taking a long stride, still pushing and pulling with those handlebars. We're still keeping an upper body focus here, guys. So really push and pull with the handlebars in that forward grip. Taking nice long strides here. Okay, so go ahead and reverse that grip. Your fingers are facing you now. And we're pushing and pulling with the handlebars here, keeping that upper body focus. Making sure we're keeping the core tucked in, hips slightly back, pressing down with the heels of our feet. You got this, guys. Okay, let's place our hands back on the fixed handlebar. We're going back into our single leg press on the right side. We're pressing up on that right leg while that left leg is stationary, keeping our hips slightly back so our knee does not go over our toes here. Making sure we're keeping a light touch on the fixed handlebar, putting all the load and all the pressure in that right leg. Okay, so let's go over here to our left leg. Our left leg is pressing up while our right leg is stationary. Keeping the hips back, pressing down with the heels of our feet. Really pressing up. Let's keep that core tight. Great job. Okay, so let's get those hips back. We're going back into our slow squat burn. Okay, so we want to keep a slight squat position here. And we're just taking long strides in this squat position. Yes, we are burning that booty out. Okay, keep those hips back in that slight squat position here and taking the long strides. Not too much pressure on that fixed handlebar, guys. Okay, come on up. Now, let's go into our climbing squat. So we're coming down and we're going up. Back down. Get into that squat position and coming back up. Again, guys, pressing down with the heels of our feet here, keeping a light touch on that fixed handlebar. We're going down. We're coming back up. Great job. Amazing. Okay, so we're just taking a short stride here now. We're making sure we're not pressing in too much on our handlebar or leaning back too much. We want a straight up and down posture here. Again, we're just taking short strides. Making sure again to press down with the heels of our feet. That will keep us activating that lower body here. Okay, so we're taking that long stride, keeping our hands on the fixed handlebar, getting our thighs up as much towards that fixed handlebar as possible so we get that long stride in. Keep that core tight, guys. Okay, awesome. Going back into our core work, we're leaning over slightly to the side, keeping that core tight. All right, we are just taking a long stride on that right leg and we're leaning over and we're coming straight up. So we're just leaning and coming straight up on our right side. That is working our side abs, guys. And it's just a slight lean. All right, let's go over to the left side. Taking that our movements to the left, coming straight up. Okay, side and then straight up. Just a slight crunch to the side, guys. A slight crunch to the side and straight up. All right, that is working that left side ab. Good job. Okay, going into our climbing crunch. Taking long strides, we're taking our hips back and we're coming straight up. Hips are back, now we're up. Back and up. Keep that core tight, guys. That is working. That is going to intensify that core work for us here. Our hips are back, coming straight up. Nice job here. Going into our forward grip, taking that short sprint, that 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Pressing down with the heels of our feet here. Again, pushing and pulling with our handlebar. Getting this last burst of energy in, guys. Come on, you got this. Amazing. Okay, now let's keep it going. Keeping that forward grip. We're taking a long stride. That 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The movements here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is our last sprint, guys. Give it all you got. Really work for it. You see, I'm working for it. Okay, so go ahead, place your hands on that fixed handlebar. Guys, we're going into the cool down. Just take a short stride here. Take a short stride. Breathe in and out through the nose. Getting that heart rate down. Amazing, guys. Guys, You did a great job. Great job, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that total body climb. We worked on our upper bodies. We worked on our lower bodies. We got the booty work in. And we worked on those abs. Guys, I'm feeling totally worked. How about you? Okay, so towel off, grab some water, and I'll see you guys on the next climb. Also, if you guys are liking the videos, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Tell me how I'm doing. Okay, guys? I look forward to hearing from you.